And by the way, happy belated birthday, Ultra, my awesome son. I forgot it was his birthday the other day.
I said happy birthday to him.
That's how you know I'm a true black father. I just forget about what's mostly important. But
what time? You should stream at all?
I
For his
don't
birthday
know.
stream?
I don't.
Can I say he didn't quit? He was told he wanted the security of being a host, and apparently Mike was like, "Okay, bye then." Because they said they were going to give it to him on October the 1st, but apparently they also said they were going to give it to him within a week of September when he started. So they fucked that boy about.
That's fucked,
They fucked
bro.
my boy Ultra.
Bro,
Yeah, so he
fucked.
started on like September 11th apparently, or something around that time. Yeah. And they were like, "Oh, in a week, like you'll get your host role probably." And then they kept changing. They changed the date to October the 1st, and he was like, "I kind of want to get this solidified." And he was saying he didn't want to get paid, but he just wanted to get it solidified. So like he had the security of being a host. Because he's literally been the main focus of all their fucking episodes.
Yeah.
And then when he goes to Mike about it, Mike's like, well, I'm not getting pressured to giving you a host. I think it's time we part ways. I'm like, what the fuck? You're an asshole,
That's
bro.
fucked. I'm not.
Ultra's got a bad hand in this universe, bro.
Can we stop?
Bro,
can we stop
Ultra's
letting
fucking based as fuck. He literally has made Aussie watchable for me, and like Mike's
bro,
a fucking
fuck that. I'm gonna go ahead and say this shit, bro. Everybody needs to stop fucking using Ultra, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. Like he's not only been like a giant fucking contributor to fucking almost every fucking show, but like it's just fucked up that it's like if he's asking for the job and he's been in every single fucking thumbnail, you already basically picked him. Why fucking wait till October 1st? Bro. It's the 24th.
Yeah. You be making him do really fucking gross, like dumb shit, gross shit. Go on, sorry.
Yep. Go ahead, click.
Here is state perspective on the Aussie situation, on the Ultra situation.
Shit, never mind.
His 21st birthday, we were gonna get drunk. He was gonna get host.
Speed this up.
Which is ironic that he decided to pull this crazy nonsense.
Wait, what?
The morning of his birthday, when this big thing was going on. I literally don't think we're not still celebrating your birthday, Ultra, just because your bitch ass ain't here, dog. I already bought all the stuff, dude. I got you a cake, motherfucker.
Aw.
You told him that, like, maybe Mike tells him, "Oh, we should part ways then." So then he comes to me upset and stuff, thinking like not knowing what the fuck he should do, and then.
He just admitted it. He just admitted to talking to Ultra and VC, by the way. There it is. Ultra came to him and asked him, what should he do? Okay.
Quits. And then you say live on air you were going to give him host that day? Bro, you're a fucking prick, man.
I don't
you're
know.
You're an actual fucking prick. Like, Mike, you're a fucking actual tubby bell end, bro. I don't fuck how much influence or money you have in this sell to you. You're an absolute cock, bro. I saw the message where you're like, oh, well, maybe you should just fucking, you know, I'm not being forced to make you a host. We should probably just part ways. You said that to him literally yesterday, bro. And then you're going to say that the entire time you're going to give him host that day? Bro, that's fucked, man.
No,
I don't think
you let him fucking thinking he was fucking fired for fucking the entirety of his day leading up to his birthday, and then he didn't know. So he's talking to me. I'm like, look, this is what you got to do. Here's what you need to decide. You can either go up there or don't. And that's what you say to rubber in his face. You're a fucking prick, man.
All right. I believe that. I believe he wasn't even going to give him that role. That'd be like me losing a bet to Knightmare and I owed him $20, but I didn't pay him for so long. Knightmare's like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. Just forget about it. And then a day later, I was like, oh, I was going to give you this $20.
You could have told me.
Never mind.
It's not like that at all. It's not like that at all. They want to say that Ultra earned his host role, which he did, but Ultra likes to threaten to quit and he doesn't show up and they have to beg him to do anything fast. You can tell they don't actually watch Aussie.
Everybody says that he fumbles it. I don't think he fumbled that shit at all. I think he had the same. He did fucking good for that shit. Every fucking show he's definitely went on. He goes hard for that show and then gets fucked over at the end. I hate that shit, bro. He really does.
So we've got an action-packed motherfucking episode planned, but it was highly dependent on Ultra fucking cashing the check that his mouth ran. And now that it's money time, I'm wondering where he is. That's $10 from Fresh Brewski, Shannon, Honey, Sweetie, Baby Girl. Can we just get a quick spin?
First of all, Steak, you bitch, you should have made it 20s. 10.
Mr. Boom Boom Pow, yes, Steak, the company Ulta is scamming you. Well, Mr. Boom Boom Pow, tell Ulta they need to fucking get me back right, or there's gonna be a fucking problem.
Ultra's supposed to be doing right now, Steak?
He's supposed to be cooking in a dress.
Cooking.
He
doesn't want to do. Okay, here we go. Yeah, technically.
Well, then fire him.
Fuck it. I feel bad that you're alone, but I don't want to get into a dress.
I'll wait. He's an asshole.
You guys are so quick to turn on me. I'm gonna quit. Thanks for the opportunity. Fuck you, you fucking scamming little bitch.
Throw him out to BC too. I'm tired of his shit.
Definitely not fucking. Yeah, definitely never planned on fucking doing this.
Mm-mm.
So we are now 27 minutes in, and only now is Ultra showing up to the stream. Okay, this is the guy who deserved the host role. And is he wearing a dress? Let's find out.
Fucking feelings, bro.
No, bro, because I'm sitting here and I'm fucking experiencing what's going on. I have everything in my kitchen ready to go. I sent pictures.
You gotta stop threatening to quit every time you're in your fucking feelings, bro.
No, bro, because I'm sitting here and I'm fucking experiencing issues. I'm trying to join. I have everything ready. I'm like, let's cook, let's do this banging ass show. Then I just hearing, oh, Ultra's a loser. Oh, Ultra's scamming. Bro, fuck that bullshit.
You're still a loser. Who gives a fuck? Get up and cook for us, loser. We love you, loser. Get up.
Scamming, guys. I swear.
All right, go get the stuff. Go, 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 go.
Come on, Ultra. I got credit. Come on, let's go. Credit, dead it. Think your crackhead's paying you back. Forget it.
The Gaming Monkey, welcome to Ban World. It's so wonderful to see you again, Shannon. Rhodey with the $5. Steaks wig makes me want to go back and listen to Stabbing Westward. I don't know what that is.
Look at the screen now.
Oh my god!
You're on him next.
Oh my god.
Put your shirt on.
Gracious.
Look at those titties.
Well, how do you got 3 fans in that room? 4? What is
He's a lot of meat. He's got to rest all his fucking rolls, bro. They all need air.
I see multiple fire hazards right here. That whole area is gonna combust, bro. You can't plug that many fucking things up into a fucking... Dude, what is happening? You're gonna lose your
Hey,
brains.
Ultra, stick your finger in your belly button and sniff it and tell me what it smells like real quick. He already knows it smells like shit.
Okay, so to answer the question, something that I don't.
This is the guy who deserved the host role. I'm not even saying the Aussie streams aren't W's and they're hilarious, but you see how they had to beg him to go get fucking food to start the stream that he was supposed to be doing 30 minutes ago? This cooking stream was supposed to start 30 minutes ago. You see how he's not even wearing the dress? Like, he's barely putting in the effort. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, it just sounds like Knightmare and Buff want a pay pig. They want this pay pig.
$2 from the Gaming Monkey. Ultra, quit scamming and do your challenges. Ultra thought it was a really, really easy task to do until they had to do it. Now they've threatened to quit the show like 4 times tonight.
Well, no, I didn't threaten to quit. At first, I threatened to quit because everybody was fucking saying I scammed.
Technically, you did quit.
I got pissed.
Because technically, you messaged Mike your resignation, and then you showed.
You hear this clown? This is the guy they want to have host. He said, technically, I didn't quit. Technically, at first, I did quit. And then even Mike goes, what? Mike says, like, what are you saying? You retard.
You did technically quit. That's $20. Wing Squad and fucking eat from America forever. Don't talk over my fucking dono. You have to eat and squat.
You gotta do the squat and the wing squat while eating.
Can I do a wing squat? I'm gonna do one with you.
Mike, am I rehired? Because technically I quit. Am I rehired?
You're rehired if you shut up and do the fucking goals. Let's get up.
Okay, well I want to make sure before I do that.
Bitch, I'm getting real tired of your fucking attitude. You need to just do the motherfucking thing.
I don't have no fucking attitude.
I told him, like, dude, if you just fucking walked back your shit and you actually fucking fought for your job, would that have made a difference to you guys, or was he done either way?
He can still show up and get his fucking job back. Ultra, you fucking retard. What are you doing, dude? It's okay, I was trying not to get fucking mad all motherfucking day, dude, because I spend a lot of fucking time on this show and I give a lot of a fuck about it. It's fucking upsetting when you put this much work into something and then egos get in the way. I'm actually really upset at whoever the fuck in the test VC convinced him of this shit, bro. Whoever the fuck told him like, oh, you need to stick your fucking foot 10 toes down and fucking fight to get the host role for fucking what? All you did was fuck Ultra out of an awesome fucking opportunity.
Well, that's not what I did. So
Oh, you hear Knightmare? You hear Knightmare? He said whoever. He didn't know who Ultra talked to. He just knows he was talking to somebody in the test VC, and Knightmare already admitted earlier he was talking to Ultra. And so like Knightmare immediately got defensive. It was him. It was him. It was him. It was Knightmare who convinced him. That's what happened. And watch Knightmare cope and seethe about it.
it's obviously referring to someone else. He was like, "What do I do? What are the options?" I said, "Here's your options, mate." And I said, "This is what the outcomes are." I said, "If you don't go on today, you probably ain't gonna get this job. You probably ain't gonna do this. You could go and rewind and talk about it. But you're probably not gonna get the job. You probably ain't gonna get it anyway with it. You could go up, fucking back up, and fucking say like, oh, I'm in my feels about it and stuff. And you could do it that way. I gave him multiple options. I never tell them which way to do it because guess what? I'm not his fucking dad, and I'm not his fucking carer. The man's a grown ass adult. I didn't tell him what he could and couldn't do in the situation. If someone else told him to do that, fair. They're fucking assholes for it. But also at the same time, like this situation where you fucking penny drop this in front of him after the fact when you could have just told him, like, bro, we're going to give it to you tonight. Just say, shut the fuck up about it. Like, nah, I'm not a fan of that. I think that's a media fucking cope, and I feel like that's lying.
I feel like that's babying somebody. Like, why is he threatening to quit every 2 seconds? The clips I showed you was before this stream. It was the stream right before this one where he just didn't show up. So, like, if he showed up, he would have got what he wanted. He would have got his ultimatum, right? He would have got his host role immediately going on the show. But he couldn't even bother to do that. Right? Because he really didn't want it. If he really wanted it, he would have been up for that show because that's his time slot anyway. He would have been up for the show and he would have been like, all right, let's see if they're going to call me up there or let's see if. No, he quit. He fucking quit. He's a loser.
He may look up to me, Saul, and that's why I gave him. I'm like, here's the options you have in the situation. I never told him what the fuck he does, can and can't do. I never told him what he should do. At all. I asked him, what does he want? Where does he see himself a year down the line, 10 years down the line? I was like, what's the purpose for him wanting to do this? Because he was confused as fuck and he didn't know what to do. And I was like,
It sounds like you had a nice long talk with him in a VC Knightmare, and it sounds like you convinced him he didn't want this host role. Like, or at least you gave him the idea, like, hey, maybe, yeah, I don't need this host role, but is this what I really want to be doing down the line? I guess not. Goodbye. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, and that's all Steak was saying. Steak didn't know it was Knightmare, but here's Knightmare up on Local Nerds coping. Here he is up here coping, bro. Terrible.
to be under the illusion that people in Test VC had told you to do stuff, and I just want you to clarify that's not the case because I don't know. Unless someone else has done it.
Knightmare hasn't never said anything, so let's clear that up right away. Knightmare never was like any of that. He never did. But basically,
so Knightmare's a liar because this was almost 20 minutes apart from when I showed you this conversation with Ultra and when Knightmare was yapping at the gums. And so Knightmare was a liar. He said Knightmare never said anything. You never had a conversation with Knightmare about what you want to do in 10 years, in 5 years. What? So Knightmare was lying when he was saying all that shit earlier. Okay, Ultra. Okay.
like, I'll just start from the beginning real quick. I mean, when I first joined, I was very open about the fact that I wanted to know roughly the outline of when I would get host. I wanted it to be like, they were like, okay, I mean, you do a good job, 1 week, you should have it. And I mean, I took that pretty seriously. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in, do really good this next week, and then hopefully he comes in, week and a half pass. I keep talking to them, then they switch it to October 1st. And to be honest, I probably would have quit and said no from the beginning if they told me I had to do like nearly a month of internship again. Yeah. Because I've already done that on tech.
He just admitting to quitting. He said I would have quit, which he already threatened to quit multiple times. So that's not true either. Ultra's also a liar. That's not true.
Yes, I've already done it. Already been there. So that's 1K. To be honest, I think that's bullshit.
That's what I said.
I think too.
I don't know. Like, why would they like unless they were trying to like just troll you? and then I get that. But it just seems like once you quit, they were like, "Well, we were gonna give it to you anyway, so you know."
I didn't like that because it's what did Mike tell you, Ultra, when you mentioned to him about giving you the host role? Not having to pay you, but giving you the
S1
host role
Kino,
for
shout out
security.
Mazer.
He told me he wasn't gonna give it to me a minute before October 1st. So it doesn't make sense that out of nowhere it's gonna happen that night. Maybe it was a big surprise and they were keeping it behind my back for weeks and they already made the decision a week ago. But I have no fucking clue. From what I knew, they had told me after that 1 week passed up that it was gonna be October 1st. And I mean, at that point, I wasn't even really quitting. I mean, I told them I want to talk it out. Let's talk about it. I was like, I don't know. Do you guys really want to work with me? I want to get a sense of the vibe. So I mean,
Can you really believe anything this tard says? He said at that point, I wasn't even quitting. What? He's always not quitting and quitting at the same time. He's constantly not quitting and quitting at the same fucking time, bro. And this is who they want to give hosts. And Nightmare's over here sweeping for this shit, bro. I hate this guy. This tattooed looks like he got hit by a truck, and that's why he's so short having ass. Let me stop. Let me stop. Oh, let me stop.
it is what it is.
So Sunny Waffle seems to think that someone in Test VC gave you the idea to force an ultimatum. Now that comes from Steak's words. Who forced you to give Steak an ultimatum on whether you have host or not?
Well, Steak already has his perception of Test.
Nightmare is so dishonest, bro. He said that is the Stake narrative, right? Stake said somebody in Test VZ gave him the idea to like fight for his host role, even though they were getting ready to give it to him real soon. If not yesterday, they would have gave it to him October 1st. And so now he's like, who told you to give him the ultimatum? Who told you that? It's like, you, Nightmare. You're up here sleeping. You just got done saying earlier you had a long conversation with him about what you want to do in 10 years, what you want to do in 5 years. Oh, well, here are your options. Ultra, here are your options. You can either go and ask for your host role, or you can not show up, or you can show up. Like, you dumb bitch.
And so I
What is
think
that?
it probably came from there. I mean, he thinks I got fucked out the first opportunity. And, you know,
I just don't get why
that's
like
a touchy
Test
subject.
VC is getting brought up because you were just chilling in there.
Ultra,
I
does
chill and
Steak
test.
think that does Steak?
Russ, you told him that like maybe Mike tells him, oh, we should part ways then. So then he comes to me upset and stuff, thinking like not knowing what the fuck he should do. And then he quits. And then you say live on air you were gonna give him host that day. Bro, you're a media fucking cope, and I feel like that's lying. He may look up to me so, and that's why I gave him options that he had. I'm like, here's the options you have in the situation. I never told him what the fuck he does, can and can't do. I never told him what he should do at all. I asked him, what does he want? Where does he see himself a year down the line, 10 years down the line? I was like, what's the purpose for him wanting to do this? Because he was confused as fuck and he didn't know what to do. And I was like, well, here's your fucking options. Pick one.
Yeah.
Well, unless someone else has, unless someone else has done it.
Nightmare hasn't never said anything, so let's clear that up right away. Nightmare never was like any of that. He never did. But like I'll just start from the beginning real quick. I mean, when I first joined, I was very open about the fact that I wanted to know roughly the outline of when I would get host. I wanted it to be like, they were like, okay, I mean, you know, you do a good job, 1 week, you should have it. And I mean, I took that pretty seriously. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in, do really good this next week, and then hopefully he comes in, week and a half pass. I keep talking to them, then they switch it to October 1st. And to be honest, I probably would have quit and said no from the beginning if they told me I had to do like nearly a month of internship again. Yeah. Because I've already done that on test. I've already done it, already been there. So,
But he didn't do a good job.
I wish that, you know, I knew like exactly what Steak was thinking and what Steak thinks about test. I mean, from what I understand, there's been things that's happened and he has his own perception of test. I mean, I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. I'll leave that up to Steak to talk about.
Chill. That's down to him at the end of the day. I just don't understand why, like, fucking, why this is a situation where he thinks that someone's like forced you to do an ultimatum. I just don't get that.
I never brought it up that way. I mean, people are gonna talk. Like the viewers are gonna talk. Viewers are gonna have their own opinion, but no viewer was the no viewer was the one reason that I decided to go there and be like, this is why I'm doing this.
Yeah, because it's like
That's
when
not.
when you eventing, right? Like you have an event and stuff, and like you were obviously like clearly upset with the situation. And I said getting live on air, right? Because at the end of the day, like you don't want random people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about from what goes on in the background to like put their fucking 2 cents in and deter your opinion. Because I think that's what caused you a lot of problems when you were on fucking test, right?
Mazer said he's the reason.
Yeah,
Don't let
but
him lie to you.
I'm just saying, I didn't believe it literally until right now. Until Knightmare came up here and started sweeping for his VC and explaining his conversation with Ultra, which sounds like it sounds like planting a seed, whether he intentionally did it or not. It definitely plants a seed of doubt, like, I don't want to be a host. I'm gonna quit. He threatens to quit every day. If you watch Aussy, you know he threatens to quit every day, and he did that on test with him. So I don't know what's wrong with Knightmare. He's an idiot. This video is too long.